All right, guys, so today is finally the big day. We are embarking on the Chanel journey. We're punching our tickets. We're getting on the crazy train. Train is leaving the station. We're going to talk through 5 of my personal picks for myself, and we're going to talk through some things. So stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Caleb, and on here you're going to find a lot of things like luxury shopping, reveals, reviews, unboxings, luxury travel, daily vlogs, pretty much anything that has to do with life and style. That's right, you're going to find it right here. So before we go any further, you know the drill. Hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, say hi in the comments. Let's have a conversation about today's topic because I need to work through some things with you guys. And if you haven't already, find me over on Instagram, caleb.snell.designer. Now, I'm not sure about you, but for some reason I thought, hey, it's late July, let's accessorize with some Fox, and I'm probably going to regret it because I have to film with the air conditioning off. Anyway, let's dive in. We've got a lot to cover today. Also, you've probably already noticed I'm trying a new mic. Do we love it? Do we hate it? I don't know, because I haven't seen the edited version yet. Zane usually tweaks it a little bit, and then I get to hear it, and I'm low-key nervous. I hope I'm not wasting my time filming this today because new equipment can honestly, my fellow creators know this, new equipment can literally make or break a video. So hopefully we're making a video and not breaking a video because that would kind of suck. As promised, I have hinted at it all year long. I am embarking on a Chanel journey. Yes, I, Caleb Snell, am about to purchase, perhaps, a Chanel bag. Now, I've hinted at it time and time again. There is a Chanel fund in my bank account where I've just been putting money solely for this purchase. We're almost there. I've pretty much hit the point where I could purchase one. That brings me to my next point. So I was not low-key, like I was talking to Zane and Quirky and Julie about my bag collection. I've lost count, but I think at this point we're between like 60 to 70 bags in my collection, which is a lot. So I'm kind of thinking about kicking the idea around of selling a few things. Pause for dramatic effect. Yes, I, Caleb Snell, am going to consider selling a few things. There would be Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, maybe a couple YSLs, maybe some Gucci, definitely some Coach. I am thinking of selling a few things from my closet. If I do that, are you interested in like a vlog sale? Like, would you want me to kind of like HSN style or QVC, like hold up an item, have the information, sell it to you guys? It'll all be through PayPal. You could DM me through Instagram. I'm not sure how the logistics are going to work, but is that something you guys are interested in? If I do it, and I hate to admit it, but I'll probably only ship to the continental US just to make it easy, quick, and less stressful, because shipping a lot of bags, especially with how many I have, would just stress me out beyond belief. So continental US only. Is that something you guys want to do? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, yes or no, yay or nay. If there's a particular bag in my collection that you're interested in, bring it up. Maybe I'll sell it. I don't know. There's like a list of like 10 or 15 absolutely will not ever sell bags, including some of my Longchamp pieces I bought on vacations and whatnot. But sound off in the comments. Let's hear it. Come on, I'm curious. I've talked about it enough. I've hemmed and hawed. We are diving into the Chanel journey today. This is part 1 of our multi-stop endeavor, I guess, journey. Who knows? Chanel-o. I don't know how I feel about Chanel. So a lot of like the current drama has kind of turned me off a little bit in purchasing one. Whatever I get is definitely going to be pre-owned just because I don't have an account at Chanel. They're not going to probably sell me something classic. So might as well just cut to the chase and buy it from where? Yeah, Fashionphile, you guessed it. So I've picked 5 styles that I think kind of encapsulate my taste, my aesthetic. I like, kind of edgier things. I don't know, how would you guys describe my style? Let me know in the comments, I'm curious. But I kind of like edgier, kind of street style. I don't like, the traditional, shiny, perfect stuff like a classic flat. I can appreciate them on other people. Will I ever buy one? I mean, most likely. I mean, hello. I'm a handbag hoarder, but it's not something that like sticks out to me and like, oh my gosh, I have to have that one day. But there are a few styles from Chanel that kind of do. So I'm going to work through them in ascending order from like, okay, yeah, probably. Yeah, I like that, to this is what I want to buy. And let me know in the comments if you have any of these. Like I'm super curious if these are like good first Chanel picks. So first up we have, and I really like this bag, the lambskin quilted large trendy CC flap dual handbag in navy blue. I'm going to say it time and time again, but this bag is stunning. If If and when I buy a Chanel, I think I'm more lambskin than caviar, except for when it comes to like a certain couple of bags. So I absolutely love, love, love this bag. I think lambskin is super easy to take care of. I mean, hello, I have a closet full of Balenciaga and a few YSLs that are just lambskin. So I think it's super easy to take care of personally. With the Chanel quality these days, you never know. But I just love the Trendy. I like the older ones where you can kind of remove the strap, which I kind of like that dual purpose. In my collection, I typically gravitate towards like top handles. So you're going to see a recurring theme. I think almost everything I show you today, except for one, is going to have a top handle with it. Kind of a vibe, I guess. Zane loves the chain on Chanel bags. I think he's more into the Chanel journey than I am, but we'll see. Full steam ahead. I love that this one, it's kind of like the Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse. I could kind of see that with like the different compartments, the shape, the flap, the top handle. Currently retailing for $46.50 before tax. Ugh, that's a lot on a handbag. Typically, I don't like going over 3. That's just me. This is so cute. I really do like it. But do I need to stick to a black one for my first Chanel bag? Like when I think of Chanel, I think of the classic black, gold hardware, chic 80s dynasty vibes. I mean, I love me some Linda Evans. I don't know if like this is like the right first one for me. I mean, I do like it when I see it out in public on other people, so it might be a vibe. If I did a flat bag, just like a classic flat bag, it would have to be a reissue. I love that minimal hardware on the front. It looks super modern. I love the bijou chain. I don't know, I vibe with the reissue more than like the classic flat bag. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But I absolutely love this one that I found. So this is the aged calfskin, quilted 255 reissue 227 green. Did I say that right? Did I sound cool? I don't know, probably not. So this one is currently on Fashionphile, full price at $35.95. So pretty close to my comfort zone when it comes to extravagant spending on bags, I guess. But is it crazy to not buy the first bag in the classic black gold combo? Like when I think of Chanel, that's what I think of. This one is in green. My collection's pretty varied at this point. I have a lot of color. I also have a lot of black bags. Probably a few too many black bags. It would probably be smart to maybe introduce another color and kind of stick to that color trend, I guess. I don't know. I'm not one of those people that needs like a neutral to go with everything. I can pretty much make any color work with any outfit. Well, I think I can. Whether or not it's true, it's beyond me. Now this bag, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love that ruthenium hardware. Is this ruthenium? Again, I should do more Chanel research if I'm gonna spend nearly $4K on a handbag, probably. Oh, it's ruthenium with the Mademoiselle turn lock. I've watched a few Classics with a Quirk and Super Day-Cup videos to know some terminology. But again, don't learn from this video. Don't watch this thinking I know anything about Chanel, because I don't. I am not an expert. But there's just something that I love about the classic reissue style. It's edgy, it's more modern. I love aged leather, especially with Balenciaga. A lot of Balenciaga in my collection. I have a lot of like aged leathers in my collection, so I think that's kind of what I vibe with. I think it's easier to style. You don't really have to worry about it as much, and it's gorgeous. I also think that low-key, even though you don't have that like that Chanel double C turn lock on the front, when you open the flap, you still see the CCs embroidered on the inside of the flap. So, I mean, honestly, subtle flex, right? Subtle flex vibes only. I really do like this one a lot. What stinks though about this one is that it doesn't include anything. So I kind of feel like with your first Chanel, you should at a minimum have the dust bag, maybe the card, maybe the box. I know I said last week with my Fendi video, like, oh, I'm over not getting a dust bag with my bags. And that's only true up to like, I don't know, 1600, 1700. Anything over, I want the dust bag. I'm just saying. I like this one a lot. Do I wish I had the dust bag? Absolutely. Now that brings me to my next bag, and I want you to sound off in the comments. I know I mentioned this bag briefly in my most recent video, one of my recent videos, 2010 IT bags coming back into style or something like that. And this is a bag that we've seen, and I think that I've kind of noticed it fall out of popularity, especially with like the vlogger, content creator IT crowd. Like it doesn't seem like anyone's really talking about this bag anymore, but it's the boy bag. Now, what I like about the boy bag, again, I kind of, would define my style as sometimes edgy. Maybe, I don't know. How would you describe my style? Let me know. Also a little bit, street style. I think that this kind of falls into that category with like the chunkier hardware, that cool like band around the exterior. I love that thick chain and like the fact that it has a break in the chain, like that's gonna be more comfortable wearing it long term. So this is the caviar quilted medium boy flap in blue. Again, we're sticking to more color, those like kind of like dusty, aqua-y, bluey green colors with the gold hardware. Total vibe, love it, absolutely. And this one comes with a full set. So you're gonna get the box, you're gonna get the dust bag, you're gonna get the authenticity card. Kind of a good first Chanel, if you ask me, not gonna lie. It's kind of cute, has everything you want. I love that color. I cannot get enough of it. You know me, I love cool tones, cool colors. I'm not like into the reds and oranges and yellows, so I typically stick to cool colors, which I mean, you've probably figured out by now. I have like one yellow bag in my collection, but I like this one a lot. And I like how structured and like chunky it is. Like it looks like a tank of a handbag, which is kind of cool. But is this style, like for nearly 5K, like is this a style that I want to jump into now, or do I need to wait, give it some time to kind of die out and then come back into popularity? What do you guys think? Like for those of you that own the boy, are you still carrying your boy bags? Let me know. Is this still a thing that we can use? So that brings me to my next point, and the most affordable bag, I believe, in this lineup. This is the aged calfskin quilted long Pondichery, I have no idea what I'm saying, flap in dark brown. I think this would technically count as a seasonal bag, maybe. This does not look like one of the classic 5 bags. I love that it has the top handle chain, so I could carry it top handle like I like to. A lot of my bags lately, I've been switching over to top handles. They might have the crossbody or the shoulder strap, which is nice to have. I'm a top handle guy, I think. Unless I'm shopping in the city or running errands. So maybe I'm not much of a top handle guy. I don't know. When you have so many bags, it doesn't really matter what you like. You can just switch. It's great. This bag though, I love. Like I said, you've got the top handle chain. You can go on the shoulder. You can go crossbody. Multi-use. You have that aged calfskin again, which I love. And it's kind of like a brown metallic from what it looks like in the pictures, like almost a bronze, which is quite stunning. The hardware on the chain for the top handle is hammered. Looks like jewelry. I honestly really love this bag. It comes with its box, but not its dust bag. It's a weird thing to say with a purchase, I guess. I don't know. Where are these dust bags going? We talked about this before. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, I love it. It has gold hardware. It has feet. Hello, which is a vibe. I think this is the first bag we've seen so far to have feet. And if I remember right, the only bag on this list to have feet. So this is currently retailing for $29.25, which is pretty much in my comfort wheelhouse. Kind of. That sounds so gross to say. Oh, I'm totally comfortable spending $3 grand on a handbag. I am. No shame in my game. I'm just kidding. Zane, please don't put that in there. It's gorgeous. I like it. I think it's edgy. Does Zane like this bag? I don't know. What's he saying, guys? Probably not. He probably wants me to get one of the classics. So boring. I'm just kidding. I like it. Like, it's not too big in size. It's like the right size for daily use while still being a little bit big. I mean, it looks kind of big on the model, which is a vibe. We love a big bag around here. Oh, I don't know. The more I'm looking at this, the more I really want it. That is a vibe. I like it. Okay. All right. So we've made it through the list. We have visited the Trendy, which I really like. We saw the Reissue, which I really like. We saw the boy bag. I like it. I should probably have more of a visceral reaction to a bag if I'm going to spend nearly 5K. So let's mark the boy bag out. I feel like I should be like, oh my God. And I'm not feeling that. Now for this Pondichery, don't know how to say it. Love the bag though. Should probably learn the name before I buy it. I like it. I like it a lot. Like the more I'm looking at it, I'm kind of falling in love with it. I promised at the beginning that we would start, go in ascending order. So the last bag is probably my favorite. I like it a lot. I've actually tried this one on. So this one goes by a couple of names. Technically and authentically from Chanel, I think it's called the top handle flaps bag, flap satchel, flap bag. I don't know. Fashionphile calls it the Jumbo Kelly, which is kind of a vibe. I have actually tried this bag on. We actually have a real showroom like 30, 40 minutes from where we live. So I'll like pop in and try on like Birkins and Kellys and this and that, expensive bags before I buy them from somewhere else. This was one of them I've tried on recently and I liked it a lot on me. This is a fun style. It's vintage enough that you can kind of like dress it up, dress it down, make it more edgy. You could also dress it up and like take it to a nice event. It's a pretty nice bag. I like it a lot. It's a top handle. Doesn't have a chain, which I mean, I feel like a Chanel bag should probably have a chain, maybe. But it's so gorgeous. My only complaint is it doesn't have feet. Does not have feet. But this was also made before 2008, so the hardware is still going to be gold plated, which I feel like is kind of worth a little extra money in my opinion. So older Chanel made better, not like what we see now with the peeling leathers and chipping hardware and all sorts of fun stuff. Would I buy a brand new Chanel bag? Not anytime soon. I like the vintage ones, the older ones, the ones that we can trust, I should say. I love that this one has a lot of the classic design hallmarks. You have the CC lock on the front, you have the Mona Lisa pocket on the back, it's leather lined, has a couple of pockets, a zippered pocket, a slip pocket. It's just a classic bag and it's a total vibe. I like it a lot. And this one in particular was made in France, which we don't see a lot of anymore from Chanel, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm throwing shade when I shouldn't. I really don't know enough about Chanel to be too shady. Just what I've seen with the 22 drama. Anyway, I'm just kidding. So this one is currently retailing. They have it priced at $31.30. Does it come with anything? No. So I'm going to pass on this one. Over $3,000, I definitely at least at a minimum need a dust bag to come with it. They do have a white one, but I think it has a popped stitch. Otherwise, it was really cute and only like $2K. So I was like, ooh, that's tempting. They also have a beige one, but the handle is all smushed and broken. That's the problem with this style. Like a lot of the ones that I like have a funky handle. A messed up, effed up handle. There, I said it. I said what I said. Don't cancel me. So it's gonna make buying this one hard. And I do love that it has that classic Hermes Kelly, okay, Hermes. If you watched my Fendi unboxing video, I'm gonna have an update for you guys coming soon. But if you watched that, I teased in the comments to a few of you, I'm gonna be throwing a curveball in this video. Caleb Snell is gonna throw a curveball, watch out. Winding up, ready to throw the pitch. Again, I know even less about baseball than I do Chanel, so I don't know if that's an analogy or not. Here's the thing. The Chanel fund, I could order one of these tonight, but I'm also planning on selling a good amount of bags. Now, once again, shout out to Agent Bag Reviews, shout out to Classics with a Quirk, big shout out to this guy up here, Zane. I have been going back and forth with selling some things in my collection. I've said it before on this channel, I will never sell anything in my collection. It's time. I own between like 60 to 70 handbags at this point, including both designer and contemporary. That's too much for one person to truly enjoy. I mean, honestly, it is, at least for me anyway. My closet is jam-packed. I have bags on the floor of our bedroom. I have a couple of bags on chairs over in our library around the corner over here. This apartment is literally spilling over with bags. Like it's becoming a problem. Well, a good problem, but a problem nonetheless. So I've kind of warmed up to the idea of selling some things like I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So if you guys would like a vlog sale, let me know down in the comments. I'd be interested in doing one. I've picked like 15 to 20 bags in my collection that I could be probably okay with parting with. Like I said, there's gonna be Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, some Gucci, some YSL, a little bit of everything in this sale. And like I said, shout out to my 3 bag besties because they listen to a lot from me. What I'm getting at, what's the point, Caleb? We're getting there. So what I'm trying to say is the Chanel fund, plus, what I'm saving, over the next few months and throwing into the Chanel fund, plus what I'm selling, puts me in Birkin territory. A place that I never thought I would be before 35. Like my goal has always been like, okay, by 35, I would have a Birkin or a Kelly. I'm on the edge of glory here. So I'm thinking, here comes the curveball. Do I skip over Chanel, keep saving, sell some bags, and buy a Birkin or a Kelly? What do I do?